The United States is only home to 5% of the world's population. However, it is also home to 25% of the incarcerated population within our world. This is known as a mass incarceration epidemic. Mass incarceration, however, is a fairly new issue within our country. According to City of Inmates, Conquest Rebellion, and the Rise of Caging Humans in Los Angeles by Kelly Little Hernandez, the epidemic began when President Reagan announced his war on drugs. This resulted in millions of arrests for petty drug crimes, especially within minority groups because they were primarily targeted. This is also when police began practicing the broken windows policy, which resulted in even more arrests in the name of public order. In the reading Color of Justice, Michelle Alexander describes how the war on drugs has profiled minority groups as drug dealers and or users. If the practices police use in neighborhoods that are primarily occupied by minority groups were practiced in white neighborhoods, there would be public outcry. But because it's not affecting white people, it is not being addressed by people in power. It is also important to note that even though a vast majority of drug dealers and or users are white, 3/4 of the people who are behind bars for those crimes are Black and or Latino. In her interview with NPR, Michelle Alexander explains why she titled her book, quote, New Jim Crow, Mass Incarceration in the Age of Colorblindness. She explains, although there are no more Jim Crow laws, when people are arrested and released, they are disenfranchised and marginalized within the system. And because minority groups are arrested unproportionately, this is especially affecting those communities. Once an individual is marked as a felon, they are denied basic rights similar to the rights that were denied during the age of Jim Crow. This is an epidemic that must be fixed within our country. Policies such as stop and frisk, which are being encouraged under our new administration, must be abolished because they further contribute to this problem. There are ways that individuals can help, though. Individuals can participate in demonstrations. This shows that this is a public issue that politicians must take note of because it is not okay with the people who voted them into office. You can also vote for representatives who do care about this issue and will work to create policies that help these people and remove policies that are further encouraging this problem. It is super important that even if you aren't directly affected by mass incarceration, you do help aid those who are, because this is an epidemic within our country that is beyond unacceptable.